The encounter between a python and an alligator is one of those rare wildlife moments that show how unpredictable and intense nature can be, and this expanded account captures the confrontation in fuller detail. It begins in a swampy stretch of wetland where the air hangs thick and warm, and the muddy water reflects patches of cloudy sky. The surroundings feel quiet at first, with only the soft hum of insects breaking the stillness. As the camera moves closer to the shoreline, a long, muscular shape becomes visible through the reeds. A python, heavy-bodied and patterned with dark, irregular markings, slowly pushes its way across the mud. Every movement is deliberate. Its muscles ripple beneath its skin, its tongue flicking in and out as it reads the environment through smell and subtle vibrations. This calm approach makes the unfolding moment even more dramatic because the landscape does not yet reveal the danger that sits just beyond. A few feet away, half submerged and silent, an alligator rests in the shallows. Its eyes rise above the surface like two polished stones, watching without appearing to move. The alligator is not expecting an immediate threat, and it is positioned comfortably, with its snout slightly lifted and its tail stretched behind it. Encounters between these two species do not happen constantly, but when they do, size, environment, and timing determine everything. For several seconds, both animals remain unaware of each other's exact presence, though the tension begins to form as soon as the python angles its head toward the water. The alligator senses the faint movement and raises its head, creating a low disturbance across the surface. What happens next shifts the stillness into chaos. The python, following instinct, makes a quick advance. It glides forward with surprising speed for such a large creature, lifting the front part of its body as it closes the distance. The alligator reacts instantly, releasing a deep hiss and jerking its head upward, but it is just a fraction of a second too late. The python strikes, not with a venomous bite but with the intention to coil. It lands its first loop across the alligator's midsection, trying to anchor itself before the gator can counter. The alligator explodes into motion. Water erupts as its powerful tail sweeps outward, sending mud and droplets flying in every direction. The python tightens its grip, forming a thicker coil around the gator's torso and attempting to pull it further onto the bank where constriction is easier. The alligator thrashes with tremendous force, rolling its body, snapping its jaws, and forcing the fight into deeper water. The python's strength is undeniable, but on land it holds the advantage, while in deeper water the gator gains power from buoyancy and maneuverability. The struggle becomes a violent blend of splashing, twisting, and the dull thuds of bodies hitting the muddy bottom. The python attempts to climb its coils higher, trying to control the gator's neck and restrict its jaw movement. The alligator counters by twisting sharply and managing to clamp its jaws onto part of the python's lower body. The bite is not fatal, but it is enough to break the snake's coordinated pressure. The python recoils, tightening portions of its body in a defensive reflex rather than a controlled attack. The alligator uses the moment to roll again, dragging both animals deeper until only parts of their bodies break the surface. After several desperate seconds, the python finally loosens enough for the gator to pull free. The coil unravels with a sluggish ripple, and the snake retreats backward, injured and exhausted. The alligator, though scraped and breathing heavily, maintains a defensive posture, keeping its head high and eyes locked on the python until enough distance separates them. Eventually the gator sinks back into the water, disappearing into the murky depths with slow, cautious movements. The python slips back toward the reeds, its body marked and bruised but still capable of escape. The outcome is not a dramatic victory for either animal but a realistic display of survival, where instinct guides every motion and neither creature is guaranteed dominance. The fight reveals the raw complexity of nature, where two powerful predators cross paths not by intention but by chance, and each must rely on the skills evolution has given them. This encounter shows that even a massive python cannot easily overpower an alligator, and even a strong gator cannot always claim an easy win. In the end, both animals survive, shaped by the moment and return to the unpredictable rhythm of the wild.